Testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3. Mic feedback check. Hamburgers testing. The good chance of this or that or blah blah blah. Ha 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 ha. Blah 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 blah. Hello everyone, welcome back to Castlevania Circle of the Moon. My name is Dario. In the last part, it took us a while, but we found the next area of the game we're supposed to go to. The Chapel Tower. And this is actually my second time trying this particular recording because my microphone kept picking up like my voice, like, you know, the strong like, you know, puh sound and kuh, all that stuff. But I think I got it now. I don't hear it so much. So yeah, I didn't get too far in the level. I just got like a little bit high up before it started bothering me. Over here you saw there was a save point, so yeah, I missed that. Silly me. But what I was talking about was how, like, if you look at the stained glass windows in the back, like, it's really impressive. Because, you know, this is Gameboy Advance, so I don't know, maybe it's not that impressive, but it just, you know, you just don't see stuff like that too often. Even on the, oh, what's this? Even on the Super Nintendo, it didn't look quite as good, I think. Check what that arm guard is. Defense, I don't know. Up here, don't get hit. Okay, we're good. So, but yeah, the music in this level's great. I love the background visuals. It's, I don't know, maybe it's not that impressive as I said, but I like it. Dude, I'm getting a bunch of arm guards. What the hell? My luck right now. I'm not complaining. I don't even know if I'll use them, but actually no, that's a lie. I know there's a boss coming up. I'm probably gonna use them on. See what this is. Oh, okay, this is another like little bonus area. Oh, I forgot this guy. Wow, I somehow dodged that. That was pretty impressive. Oh god, oh god. Wow, that was really cool. See, Nathan deserves to be in Smash, come on. With moves like that. Nice. I'm getting better at this game. Oh, all that for MP. Of course. I should have expected. Let's see. Where are we gonna go next? I don't think I can get this one up here actually now. I need the ice beam or whatever. Dude, imagine like Sam. I don't think I said this before, but imagine Samus in like a Castlevania game and vice versa. Like I wonder if someone's done that, like put Simon Belmont in like Super Metroid. There has to be. With all the hacks people do nowadays, that has to be a thing. And speaking of hacks, I think this is a good topic of discussion, how, like, I love certain games, like, don't get me wrong, I love Ocarina of Time, I love, you know, Metroid Zero Mission, there's a lot of games I love, I don't know, I had a hard time coming up with a list right now, but rest assured I do. But it feels like for some people, it's like they get stuck on, you know, a certain game, if that makes sense. Like Super Metroid, for example. I'll be honest, I haven't played it yet. I'm waiting to do a playthrough on it sometime. But as good as the game can be, it feels like some people just can't let it go. And I guess the same can be said for Ocarina of Time or Mario 64, for example. Great games. I'm not saying they deserve to be forgotten and stuff, but like, you have people like making ROM hacks to like, oh crap, am I cursed? Okay, so this is the other status ailment curse. You basically can't attack your main weapon. You have to use your sub-weapons. But as I was saying, oh thank god. You know, you have people making ROM hacks of these games to like add levels or, you know, add characters, add abilities, you know, whatever. And I'm not saying that's an issue, but it's like, I think the issue comes in is when I see people say like, oh, you know, Nintendo or so-and-so, Sega or whoever, like, they should release this or they should hire you and stuff like that. And it's like, you know, I love those games too. Like, I think they're great games too, but at the same time, like, I feel like there's a lot of games that, like, a lot of good games out there that kind of deserve a chance and deserve the same respect. Now, I'm not saying other games are on par with, I'm not saying all games are on par with, like, you know, the classics and the legends, but you know, like this game, for example, like, it's no Symphony of the Night, but it plays pretty well. It's pretty fun to there's a lot of replayability, you know. But yet again, Symphony of the Night is always going to get a spot in like the speedrunning communities, or it's always going to pull in views on YouTube or whatever. So it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like, you know, there's a lot of games out there that, you know, people want like more of a certain type of genre or a certain style of game, and it's like, it already exists, like, check out this game. And that could be just simply due to like people, you know, not knowing. Because if people want an experience let me try that again. If people want an experience similar to Symphony of the Night, but they don't know like about the Game Boy Advance games, like of course they're not gonna find it. So I hope that makes sense. I wasn't trying to nitpick or bad talk anyone or any type of person, but you know, that's why I get more fun like trying to play games not a lot of people know about, or you know, that aren't as well known. Because I don't know, there's a lot of great games out there, and I feel like they need to get a little bit more attention, you know. People want Castlevania to come back, but like there's like 20 games in the series. Like I doubt the majority of people have played all of them. Sure they're different in their own way, but you know, that's like me saying like I love Castlevania 64, for example. But that's just like me saying like, oh, you know, I don't even know what the point I'm trying to say is anymore. Because to be honest, I would love like a spiritual successor to that game, or another game in that style. But as much as I want those things, I don't negate playing other entries in the series, if that makes sense. So I don't know. Hopefully that didn't come off too nitpicky. I've always wanted to like make my own videos, not Let's Play, but stuff regarding like video game discussions, since that seems to be like currently a big thing on YouTube. And once again, it wouldn't be to like try to make it big, or you know, like I don't do any of these things for recognition or fame. I just do it because I like games and I like creating a discussion, and I was supposed to jump there. And I feel like there's a lot of like samey opinions coming on. Samey. I feel like there's a lot of same opinions going on. Sorry, my microphone I thought messed up. You know, like when it comes to Paper Mario, for example, or Zelda series. That's another big one. I keep referencing Zelda. I gotta stop that. Whatever. Anyways, enough nitpicking. Just play the game. There was a really cool area that we just passed by that had like it was like bell towers and stuff. I was gonna mention it because I think this next area is similar. So okay, maybe it's the area afterward. But once again, this is a really great game. I really feels a shame it gets kind of like underlooked. But I think it also gets underlooked because there's not a lot to talk about with it. Like, there's not any crazy glitches or... Well, like, the speedrun of this game is actually pretty wicked, actually. I'll go into more of that later, but yeah, there's nothing like... You know, this isn't like a childhood favorite of a lot of people. You know... Hell, even Aria of Sorrow, which is the more popular of the Game Boy GBA trilogy, you know, it doesn't have a whole lot. You know, it has a fan base, but it doesn't have like as big of a community as other games. You know, but like Bloodstained, this spiritual successor to Castlevania, that's coming out, I think next year or so. You know, and oh crap, I'm cursed. I keep thinking I'm poisoned because I see the green, and I guess I just associate green with poison. But like Bloodstained, for example, like that game looks alright, but I don't know. I'm not really sold on it personally. I guess I've always been more partial to the classic style Castlevanias, which is why I'm playing, you know, this one in fighter mode. Goddamn. But yeah, we're back at the bell tower area. This is a different one than before, in case you're curious. But look how this is so cool. Like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not that impressive. It's just pretty impressive to me. You know, because if there's one thing I've always loved about Castlevania, which a lot of games actually don't do, a lot of the Castlevania games don't do actually, is atmosphere. I love the atmosphere these games can provide. Like, they're perfect in October or Halloween and such, so, like, love it. I love games that give good atmosphere. But, you know, when people think Castlevania, they think of, like, you know, funky music and, you know, strutting down. Oh, crap. Nathan Graves. Why did I say his name? You okay? You, back off. This is my trophy to claim. You. He just walks right in like, I'll take care of this. Okay, so this is a pretty challenging boss, all things considered. This is Adra Melch. I actually almost died fighting this previously. Not this playthrough, but, you know, the previous one. So, hopefully I can get through it. I feel like I'm like the same level as before, so... Definitely taking not as much damage as before, so that's good. I was gonna say, I'm dodging this way too well. Let me try throwing another holy water at it. Oh, wrong button. Damn it! That didn't work out. Nah, it's not worth it. I really wish I had the cross right now. But, you know, the cross is such a good weapon, they only give it out to, like, certain areas of the game. I was gonna try to dash. This is another track from Castlevania 64, actually. And before someone says it, I know the actual game's title is just Castlevania. 64 is just added on by people to distinguish it. So I just want to clear that up. The game's not actually called Castlevania 64, it's just Castlevania. You know, I could say Legacy of Darkness, but yeah. Then I'd have to explain even more. You know. I don't think anyone hears Castlevania 64 and thinks like, oh, for the Commodore? But wow, that was actually really easy. Like, I had a hard time with that beforehand. And I just realized that was a goat. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, we don't get an item this time. Instead, we get the magic switch, and we're like Sonic, where we just press it, and all of a sudden all those urn sarcophagus things are destroyed. So, we ran across a few of them already, so basically the implication is go back to those areas and, you know, go back to, yeah. Oh, I forgot he's here. Damn, who asked you for help? I couldn't just leave you, could I? Don't think that you defeated it. It was the power of that whip. You could never beat me in training. Never once. But Father named you the successor and gave you the Hunter Whip. Your parents and my father banished Dracula together, and those fond memories clouded his judgment. Don't forget that. Someone's envious. So I believe I mentioned that before, but in case you missed it, yeah. This is the Hunter's Whip. We're not playing a Belmont, so... Which kind of goes against the lore of this series, because I thought only a Belmont could defeat Dracula, but... Then again, this game is non-canon, actually, unfortunately, so... Yeah. So, I didn't know when I was going to mention that, but right there seemed like a good time. This isn't a canon game. Not that it matters, because, I mean, Castlevania is kind of a dead series at the moment, so... But anyways, aside from all that, let's see. Oh, actually, I could play a little bit more, but where am I going to go? So, let's see. I know where I have to go. I have to go back to that, like, that urn type area, but I think I just have to run back all the way there. I'll just make this a short episode. I've had long episodes before, so I'll just make this one a short one. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably just skip over to where we're supposed to go next, just to save you the trip. You don't need to watch it all. Yeah, it's all good. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.